Hey guys, welcome back. We're so glad that you made it this far in. We are down to just the less than a week's worth of videos. That's exciting. Tonight we are doing something because the cookies went over so well and didn't last very long. We are going to make more treats because it's Christmas and you can't have enough treats. Is that a true statement?
That's pretty true.
So what is it that we're making tonight?
Tonight we're going to do some really easy microwave fudge.
Sweet.
Super easy.
Literally.
Super easy. Super quick.
Oh, I like, so that means eating faster.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, you got to let it kind of set up before you can cut it, but
I'm with you.
otherwise, pretty easy. First, I've got a 4-cup glass measuring cup.
It's a big one.
And then this recipe actually calls for whatever flavor chips you want. I've got milk chocolate chips, but you can use white chocolate.
I was surprised at how many different types of chips there
there's
are.
Tons.
When we were looking for those, I was surprised at how many are actually out there.
One that I usually make, I'm not doing it this year, but one that I usually do is a white chocolate chips, and then I sprinkle some crushed candy cane
that'd be yummy.
on it.
That'd be yummy.
And that is pretty good. You can also, you can take the milk chocolate or whatever, semi-sweet chocolate, whatever you want. You can put like a teaspoon of instant coffee crystals into it.
If you like coffee.
If you like the coffee flavor, it's pretty tasty. But the basic recipe is 3 cups of the chips and 1 can of sweetened condensed milk.
And we've got all of that.
Yes. So, first of all, I'm going to measure-ish 3 cups of chips into this glass cup. The bag comes in 4-cup increments, so you use almost the whole bag. And Jasmine wants to see what I'm doing.
She's very interested. She's very, very interested.
All right, so that's right around 3 cups.
That's pretty close.
Pretty much. Okay, and then I love these pop tops. You don't have to use a can opener.
The whole thing's going in there.
The whole thing. You're just going to pour it right in there. Right on top of that.
Oh, and it's working its way through the pile
yeah,
of...
you can see it's pretty goopy. Pretty goopy. So, and then I'm just going to pop it into the microwave for probably at the most 2 minutes. I will set the timer for like 1 minute and then stir it and see where it's at, and then go from there. So
we'll be back once it's melted.
Yes, I'm gonna go do that, and then we will be right back.
All right, we are back. She's stirring, working it pretty good over here. This is a big old tub of melted chocolate, and it looks amazing.
Yep, but it will set up kind of quickly, so we gotta work.
What I've got here is already a pan, or what are these called?
It's an 8x8 baking dish.
Baking dish, and it's already got some parchment paper in it, ready to go.
And right here, I've got some little caramel morsels that you can actually find also on the chocolate chip aisle. I'm going to just kind of throw a handful of them right into my fudge and stir it, because that's what I want to do with mine. Okay, so we're gonna get this into the dish before it sets up on me. You can see it's already thickening. And I did put the parchment paper in there so that later when it is set up, I can just pull it right out. It's easier to cut if you don't have the sides of the dish in the way.
You could actually gift this.
I have gifted this. Okay, so and then we just kind of spread it evenly into the pan.
We'll show you here in a second
Yeah.
as soon as it gets spread evenly.
It's setting up pretty good, pretty quickly.
So what you're telling me, we melt the chocolate with the condensed milk. We put it in the dish. We let it harden, and then we're ready to eat it.
And we're ready. In fact, we'll put it in the refrigerator. It won't take very long at all for it to be cuttable.
Cuttable.
Cuttable. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now.
We're going with it. We're rolling with cuttable.
All right. So, now we've got it nice and smoothed out in the pan.
I'll show you. Parchment paper, smoothed out.
And then, because I love caramel so much,
She is.
yeah, I'm going to just sprinkle a few of these morsel bites right on top.
It's gonna be caramely.
It's going to be
Caramel-rific.
caramelicious.
Caramely doodah. Caramel. I don't know.
Now you're trying too hard.
Pick your own caramel descriptive.
Okay, yep, that's gonna be yummy.
And so you're telling me we just take that, we throw it in the fridge.
And just throw it in the fridge, and here probably in about an hour, I will probably cut it up and put it into a airtight dish.
Voila.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
So I'm gonna go throw this in the fridge, and I'm gonna get my ingredients for the puppy chow.
And we'll be right
And we'll
back
be right
here.
back.
Give us 3 minutes. 3 minutes, we'll be back. We're not gonna make you wait for 3 minutes, but we'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, guys, we are back. While she was getting ingredients, I got myself a hot chocolate.
You didn't make me one.
You're more than welcome to share. There are marshmallows in here.
It's all right. Next round.
Oh, that's warm. that's good stuff.
Okay. Well,
Where do we start on puppy chow?
all right. Well, I did say caramel apple. Because it is so hard to find caramel apple Chex, which is what the recipe calls for, we always just get the cinnamon Chex, and it still tastes really good. So, we're gonna use the whole box.
The entire box, folks.
Entire box.
The entire thing. We're not even playing around today. Here they go. They're gonna blow up and they're gonna go flying all over.
Oh, we hope not, because I only bought one box.
But it'd make for great television.
Yeah, it would have been real good if I'd have grabbed some scissors or something, right? Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Oh,
Here we
got
go.
this.
All right. So, whole bag of cereal. I've got me a ginormous bowl.
Ginormous.
Ginormous.
We're in agreement on that term.
And just dump the whole thing of cereal
All
into
of it.
that bowl.
Every bit of it.
And we're gonna set it there for a minute. And then we've got our glass measuring cup again.
You guys remember the glass measuring cup?
And this time we're going to use an entire package of butterscotch chips.
All of it.
The whole thing.
Every bit.
If I can open it.
Yeah, if we would have thought about scissors.
Yeah, scissors would have been a good idea.
We didn't.
Let me try this in, maybe. Ew.
Brief time out while I go looking for scissors.
Scissors.
So I got scissors. This is a lot easier than trying to tear that thing open.
Yeah. Okay.
All of it's going in there.
All of it, the whole thing. So we're just gonna dump that. Well, and this bag comes, I believe it's just a 2-cup bag. I'm looking. It's an 11-ounce bag is what it is. Okay, so we've got those. Yeah, that's about 2 cups. Now, we're gonna throw in a 1/2 cup of peanut butter.
Yay for peanut butter.
Yay for peanut butter.
Jasmine's a big peanut butter fan.
And then about a tablespoon or 2. It really, I don't think it matters. But 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut oil.
That's the secret.
It's a secret, I guess.
We don't know.
I don't know. It's in the recipe, so.
Huh.
Anyway.
Scoop out a big old 2 teaspoon portion.
That looks
2
like
teaspoon or 2 tablespoon?
1 to 2 tablespoons.
Tablespoon, because I said teaspoon.
That makes a difference.
Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
So, there we go.
Can I show everyone what we got in here?
Yep.
So we've got coconut oil, peanut butter, butterscotch.
All right. So, the next step is I'm going to go microwave this until it's all melted together. So, probably a minute and a half, I'm going to say.
It won't even seem like a second for you guys.
Yeah. So, we'll be right back. Okay.
You know it's getting good when you're gloving up.
Gloving up.
Oh, that is melty.
It's going to get messy. All right. So, yes, this is nice and melty. Goopy.
Goopy and melty both.
Goopy. And so now we're just going to pour it right in with that big bowl of cereal.
Right on top.
Just pouring it right in there.
Oh, mercy. You guys, we're begging for a mess right here. Jasmine is begging that we drop some.
Well, she smells peanut butter.
She's a big peanut butter fan. The problem is she's a big people food fan.
Speaking of peanut butter, they have eaten the entire batch of treats that I made them a week or 2 ago.
They didn't make it till Christmas.
They did not. So, looks like I will be making another batch of dog treats tomorrow with the peanut butter. Okay, so now we are just going to try to mix.
Oh my word, you guys, this is a mess waiting to happen.
Goopiness all together. And this is where, sorry about that. This is where I give up trying to use the spoon and we just go in. So get right in there and get it all
I'm gonna pull your sleeve up.
coated. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Just get in there. This is a good one to do with the kids. I've done this with the kids that I babysit a few times. They absolutely love this. Anytime they can get messy,
And it's yummy.
It is yummy.
So I'm telling you right now, I can smell it, and it's a very caramely, kind of a caramel apple smell.
Yep.
The mix between the cinnamon and the.
You won't miss the apple flavor. You know, if anybody actually can tell me where they can actually find the apple cinnamon Chex, let me know.
Leave that in the comments, please.
All right, I think it is pretty well coated.
It looks a mess.
So, and what I will do next, let's see here. The next thing we need to do is just coat it with powdered sugar.
This is not from Colombia. We are not Colombian
No.
drug lords. This is actual powdered sugar here.
Powdered sugar. Okay, so.
Not sure why I felt that it was necessary to say that. We probably don't look like we are Colombian drug lords. Of course, if you watch Ozark, those guys don't look like they are either.
That's true. That's true.
But we still aren't.
So we might be a little sketchy.
Oh, we're sketchy, but we're not drug lords.
Okay. So you do this just any way you can, really.
That sounds like straight from a recipe book. Any way you can. Just good luck.
Because this is a mess. I do have a cookie sheet with parchment on it. Sometimes I just dump the entire bowl out onto that and start sprinkling the sugar on it and mixing it. Or we do what I do with the kids, which is
shake and bake.
Shake it. So I will put like half of it into this gallon bag that Mike is holding. And then I'll put the other half in another bag, and then we will get them all coated. Oh yeah, I'm making a big old mess.
Oh yeah. Is that my half?
Yeah, actually I'm gonna need you to hold that other bag open for me.
I can do that.
So you can just set that one aside onto that parchment paper.
Okay. Well, it's not one to zip.
Oh, no, you don't need to zip it, right? We'll deal with that in a minute.
Okay. And then we've got bag number 2.
Second bag. And there's really no measurement on the powdered sugar. It's just do it until it's coated well.
To preference. I've seen that in a recipe before. Coat to preference.
All right.
What are some of your favorite Christmas treats? So we've done cookies. We've just made some fudge. It's like quick, what do we call it? Quick fudge? Microwave fudge? Something. And now some puppy chow. What else are we missing out on? What are some of the things at your house that are must-eats at Christmas time? Leave those in the comments below.
All right, 1 or 2 more handfuls here, and then I'm good. Yeah.
We ain't playing. We ain't playing.
So, at this point, I can take this glove off, I think.
We're just doing it anyway. Whether we should or shouldn't.
All right, so try to get this bag closed. For me, it's actually probably easier just for me to put it on a baking sheet and mix it by hand.
Whoa! I got powdered sugar everywhere.
Yeah. But like I said, this is kind of how we do it for the kids because it's just easier for them.
I also find it's more fun if you sing "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift while you're doing this. Shake it off, shake it off.
Oh, oh. Shake it. That's enough. That's enough of that.
Is there any other good shake songs that we could be doing besides Taylor Swift? What am I missing? What's your go-to shake song when you have to shake and bake something or shake powdered sugar on? I'm not even gonna lie, mine is coated.
Yeah, and you know what? And you'll see you probably got some excess powdered sugar.
I do for a fact.
What I do is after it's all mixed real well, I will go back. I will dump it all into like a wire mesh strainer and sift the excess sugar
Smart.
out of it.
Smart.
And then put it in some pretty gifty little bowls and
Or straight to my mouth.
Okay.
That's an option. Or straight to Jasmine's mouth. How's that, girlfriend?
Well, she probably doesn't need all the sugar.
No, she does not. She probably doesn't need all of the ingredients in this.
My bag popped open and I made a mess this time.
So we have made quick fudge, chocolate with caramel.
Mm-hmm.
We've made puppy chow. And then earlier we've made dog treats. Mm-hmm. We've made sugar cookies.
I have yet to get any oatmeal raisin cookies or molasses cookies, so
Tonight I made some hot chocolate.
holding out for that. I'll tell you what I'm not making. Fruitcake.
No, if you guys have not watched the fruitcake video, you need to go back and watch the fruitcake video. It's not a good situation.
It is not.
It's not a good situation. Well, we are going to sift these and clean up this horrific mess that we have here. This is ridiculous. I wanted to just say, hey, thank you guys so much for watching. When we discussed doing 25 days of Christmas, first of all, this one here said, not a chance. We're not doing that. That's ridiculous.
I'm a behind the scenes kind of person.
But now, like, she's the star of the show. Like, every comment's like how funny Shell is and how, I think the phrase was hilarious.
Okay, whatever.
That's what I read on the comments. And she is hilarious.
Dorothy.
And so, we have made it almost there. Like I said, we are in that last week.
What have we got?
We've got some things. I'm just telling you now. We're not going to give you a sneak peek. She wants to give you a sneak peek. Not me. I'm just going to tell you, every day this week will be worth watching. Must-see TV, guaranteed. I am working on something actually that might become the most watched of all of the 25 days of Christmas. It might not, but it might.
Good.
It'll definitely humble the two of us. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Merry Christmas.